Okay, because there are so many variables to the game of Don't Starve, I thought I would show you how I set up the game. And I choose this one with some slight changes to the world. And I just play this character because I'm used to him. I have played a few of the other characters. And they're all different. They all have different looks and capabilities, I guess. But I'm just used to this guy, so that's who I play. And then if you go in the world, you can do a standard Don't Starve experience, which is what I started out playing at. But I like to make a few modifications and say less lightning because I have such trouble with lightning. More skeletons because that gives me more opportunity to get random objects that maybe I normally wouldn't build. And then, let's see, I do more butterflies because that gives me more of an opportunity to get healing. Sometimes I'll do more rabbits. I do more beefalo. And I try not to change it up too much, but there are just certain things that I like, and I like less of these guys because they're just too mean for words. And less of these stupid eyeball plants. I don't like those guys. So everything else is just the default game. And then I start. Okay, and I forgot my coffee, so I had to go get it. I'm not playing without coffee today. All right, so day one. We're just going to start collecting things, and if we get to a point where we need more pocket space and we have gold, we'll build our machine and get a backpack. Right now, it's just a matter of building up some supplies, and I like to get around the map as fast as I can. So I just do a perimeter sweep. There's some flint already, so we'll grab that for sure. I still haven't caught a bird. Maybe this time we'll try to catch a bird. I think I accidentally got a bird one time because I was flailing around with my axe and the bird just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or right time if you look at it from my point of view. And I did get a bird, but yep, I haven't purposely set out to get a bird with a trap or by attacking them with my spear or anything. So I like to do a perimeter sweep, and every once in a while I will explore the interior of a peninsula before I leave it, just because it might have a lot of supplies or something that I need. But I like to try to map out the best I can the area before I choose my location for my camp. So I just run around. Right now I'm looking for supplies. I'm scoping out the territory, and I'm looking for things that are going to help me along the way. I try to see as much of the view of the land as I can while I'm mapping out the edges so that I can try to get the lay of the land as I'm going around. In these grasslands, there's usually not a lot to see. Sometimes there will be, and you kind of scope out where are the biggest herds of beefalo. Is there anything besides grass out on the plains? This, that, the other. And so mainly this is just an exploratory, and I would say 5 to 7 days. I'm just running around, gathering up supplies, and scoping out the territory. Now, I try not to take all the grass from the plains because you kind of want the rabbits to hang around, and that's just my thing. I think that if you were to take all the grass out of an area, especially a grassy area, that maybe the rabbits wouldn't hang around. So I always try to leave some grass for future use and or for the rabbits. Spider territory, blah. We hate spider territory. And I have had several run-ins with spiders. And usually I'm okay. Usually I can get them out of the way and not have to deal too bad with them. Although groups of them have managed to kill me in the past. And I don't like when that happens because I would think the spider's the weakest of all the creatures, and to be vanquished by them is just not a very good idea. So we're just scoping out these little peninsulas, and I don't like to spend the night in the grasslands because I'm afraid my campfire will set everything on fire. So I usually try to get out of the grasslands before dark. And so, no exception in this case, we're going to try to get around this perimeter and see if we can get somewhere. There we go. All right, if we check our map real quick, well, I guess that is a pretty big perimeter, so we'll just keep going. Oh, we have to chop a tree and see if we can build a fire. We can't build a fire because we don't have any logs. Okay, so that's our deal right now. We need to find a good tree to chop, and pretty quick. Alright, we better build that fire. It's going to be a small fire. We'll get some twigs in case we need to use those. We have 5 twigs. I don't see any other trees around. We didn't pick a very good area to have to stop in, but it was kind of spur of the moment. We also only have 1 berry. And so we'll see. It looks like it's going to be a long night. Hopefully we'll make it through. We're just a random explorer trying to make it through our first night. We're totally unprepared for the wilderness, but we have managed to make an axe. Alright, we're feeling kind of blue here, so we'll eat our petals. And then first thing tomorrow morning, we will try to find some carrots and berries. Let's see, let's cook these seeds and see what we get. Toasted seeds. We'll eat those too. Alright, that doesn't leave us very much. We're going to make sure our campfire stays going until we get to the morning. The night is pretty long at this this first day. Hopefully the days will lengthen and we will have more time for marching around. I'd love to find that walking stick again because you walk as fast as if you were on a road. And this first few days that I explore, I'm usually not on very many roads because I'm doing the perimeter. All right, so we'll just continue on. We'll make sure to get some more logs before it turns dark again. We just need to scope out what's going on and how this land lays out. So we'll get a few more grasses. Maybe we'll run across some frogs. We can get some frog legs. Maybe we'll run across some beefalo actions that, we have gotten a lot of food from the beefalo anxieties because they kill a lot of things that come across their path. And, oh, there we got a rabbit. Hooray. All right, Mr. Beefalo, we're gonna go get the manure. See ya. There's some seeds. We'll definitely want the seeds. Oh, look. A fire dart. And I don't know what the... Yeah, this seems fundamentally unsafe. Maybe we can shoot the tree monster if we are unfortunate and get the tree monster. Maybe we can shoot him with the fire dart. Of course, he'll probably burn up everything in his vicinity. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. We're going to the grasslands. Watch out for angry beefalo. They seem to be okay right now. Oh, there's a berry. We better get that too. Oh, and a carrot. Yeah, we'll go off our trail for a minute to get the berries and the carrots because we're hungry. All right, let's keep exploring. So this land looks like it's going to go around. Yeah, we're going back on ourselves. That prairie land, now that was a pretty big deal. That seems like a pretty big landscape for just prairie land, so we'll have to check that out in greater detail when we come back around. Okay, next time we come up on a big tree, we'll chop that down. And we'll just continue on scoping out and trying to watch the interior so that if we run across anything that we need to pick up, we can pick it up. All right, it's going to get dark again. Let's get this tree. It looks like the beefalo are pretty widespread. I did increase their numbers in the game, so we shouldn't have a problem keeping track of the beefalo because they're about everywhere. We'll keep our supplies up. The only thing we don't have a lot of right now is food, and it seems like the food is pretty scarce. All right. All right. How many logs do we have? We have 6 logs, so we should be pretty good. Let's go ahead and get some more of these twigs. Oh, there's something up the way. Let's check that out. Looks like the land is going to curve back around. It's a crank thing, and we don't need that right now, so we will continue on our way. Let's check the map. Okay, that looks like a little peninsula. We'll go on up around. This is going to circle back around. Looks like frog territory around here. Oh, it didn't circle back around. There it goes. Yeah, that's another whole peninsula over there. Okay. Let's chop another tree. I like this one better. And for right now, as long as we have pocket room, we'll carry the pine cones. That's an easy, quick fire fuel so that we don't have to use all of our logs for, you know, the very end of the night when you think, oh, my fire doesn't look so good. Just throw a pine cone on there and get you through till morning so you're not wasting fuel. If we see the dead tree monster guy, we will definitely chop him down. I have found that, I don't know if it's true, but if you chop those dead trees down, you might not get the fire monster so bad. All right, we're going to go ahead and set up our camp. Oh, there's a carrot, and there's a carrot. And then we can pick these things. We're getting kind of hungry, so we need to get around our fire. We'll get our stuff. We'll pick all the flowers. And then we'll cook our carrots and have a good meal before we starve. Because that would put a little damper on the game. All right. So we've got a lot of resources, and I like to camp where there's a lot of resources, because it gives you something to do to help pass the time, and then you can get all your stuff gathered up without having to run around for it. All right, looks like we've got 4 carrots. And some berries. Oh, I saw something crawling around over there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to eat them. Alright, we'll go ahead and drop a pine cone on there. I don't like to chop the trees at night just in case the tree monster comes alive, because you don't have anywhere to run and it's kind of tight quarters around the campfire. And so it's pretty risky to try to fight a tree monster. All right, let's get back over by the fire and cook these seeds. All right. So our quest for the morning is probably to find a little bit more food. Wow. Okay. We've covered a lot of ground. Still more to go. This is day 2. And then we'll turn the clock to day 3. Oh, yeah, what is that? Oh, I forgot to cook our morsel. Let's do that. Hey, didn't we have a morsel? Yeah, we do. Before we set off on our trail, we'll cook our little morsel. I forgot about that. And I don't know what those crawling things are, because I usually don't see those in my games. So I don't know why I have those all of a sudden. I must have set something different. I just didn't realize it. Alright, Beefalo, I just stole your grass. Sorry. Trying to stay on your good side. If you have one. Alright. Food, there's lots of grass back here. We have a lot of grass, so we're going to leave this for future use. There's another carrot, and there's some berries that we'll get maybe on our way back around. Alright. There's another carrot. Our mindset seems to be okay, so we won't pick any flowers right now. The more flowers we have around in the wilderness when we need them, I think we're going to try to stock up on as many flowers as we can before the snow flies, and that might help us get through the doldrums of winter. Let's go ahead and cut this tree. Okay. And then we'll check out our map. Oh yeah, we're coming around. Okay. And the more flowers we leave about will be better for finding butterflies. So let's run up and get that berry bush. Yeah, if we don't have the doldrums, we're going to just let them rest until we need them for sure. Because in the early days, it's pretty easy to get your mindset up and going. Pick a few flowers, do a few cartwheels. Okay. We haven't really run into anybody that wants to hurt us real bad yet. So we're doing pretty good. How many twigs have we got? We got a lot of twigs. When we build our machine is when we're going to need the most twigs and grass. So we'll have to figure that out. We'd like to build a spear before the hounds come, and they usually come around day 7. Right now we're just building up our food supply. Oh look, some poor unfortunate soul has lost his life and has dropped all of his rope. And that will be a big plus for us when we build our machine, because then we won't have to waste our grass building rope. And since we have room, we'll take his torch also. Alright, we can carry 40 grass without starting another section of our pocket, so we will stick with 40. We'll pick a few flowers. And that was my hope when winter hit and I was really down in the dumps and I was looking for flowers. That's where I would run to, was the beehives, thinking that the flowers were going to be around the beehives. And it was very difficult to find flowers in the dead of winter. I did manage to find some, but it wasn't enough to really get me through the winter. So we're going to have to try some new strategies this time. So hopefully we'll make it. Alright, so we're just concentrating on twigs right now. We have 10 logs. That's pretty good. Until we have our camp, we really don't need to concentrate on logs so much. And we're getting pretty hungry, but we're going to wait until we camp. So we're going to try to run as much of this perimeter out as we can before nightfall. And then we'll eat. We have plenty to eat. Alright, so we better build our camp right here on the edge. And we've got a manure. We've got a few flowers over here. The beefalo's gonna go take a nap right by us. I hope he doesn't snore. We've got some flint to pick up. There's a few seeds. All right, let's see what we have for dinner. Carrots. Oh no, it's gonna rain. Uh-oh, you know what? I think I did. I hit the wrong I hit the wrong section of the game, because when you do the RS, you get the water retention and stuff like that. If you get too wet, it affects you. So I think we're playing a different segment of the game, so we'll see how we fare. That's why we have the digging creatures, the burrowing creatures. Alright, and since it's raining, we better put another log on our fire. And we'll eat our petals to try to improve our mood. And we'll cook our seed. Alright. Well, that should get us through the night. Let's check our map. We'll put a log on the fire before we check the map. Alright, so there's where we started. We've got a whole big peninsula down there to explore. And then these two smaller ones. And now we're scoping out this big peninsula. Well, who knows how big it'll be. We'll see tomorrow. And hopefully the rain won't keep on. Normally in that other game you have the other trees with birch trees and birch nuts. But I haven't seen any of those, but I do have the burrowing creatures for some reason. So we'll see what's going on. The sun should be coming up any second. There we go. Alright, we'll get a few more sticks. We'll grab these carrots. And we'll scope this section out. We probably better cut down a few more trees. We might lose our axe. Well, we're pretty close to losing our axe. Alright, go. Ooh, we should have tried for that bird. We'll get all the flints we can. We only have 8. And since we have to build multiple fires, it's a good idea to try to keep flints. A lot of flints in your pocket. We'll need to get some rocks too, and some gold, so that we can build our machine, because we can't build our machine without gold. Okay. Alright, this looks like the perimeter circling back around. Oh, and now it's going north. There's a frog. They're mean. They sure are mean. Oh, I dropped the carrot. Oh, there's a lot of berries up here. Yeah, I'll pick them. Then we'll have frog legs and berries tonight for dinner. Yay! We've got 11 carrots, so we'll go ahead and leave these carrots. And we'll just hustle around this perimeter as fast as we can. We have 9 berries, we'll leave those berries. We have 9 logs. Alright, you never know when in future you'll need these things, so it's best to leave some behind if you can. Am I getting too wet? I am getting too wet. Maybe I'll go by the tree for a minute. Is it gonna protect me? No. It's not gonna protect me, so I guess we'll just take our chances. I've never played where the water affects me, so I don't know. Oh, there, it's finally stopped. You don't want to get too soggy. Alright, let's check the map. Yeah, that's another big peninsula. Alright, and then it curves around to Rockland. We might have to, oh, look, there's a bunch of gold we can get. And won't even have to make a pickaxe to hit rocks unless we want to get some ice from those glaciers. Uh-oh, that bird woke up. Don't wake up the bird. You do not want to wake up the bird. They get pretty cranky. They have long legs. They can run after you for quite a while, so we'll avoid the bird. Oh, I can't carry rocks. That's bad because I need rocks. So what will we give up here? Let's, I'll tell you what, let's just build a fire real quick and cook these frog legs and cook these seeds. And then we can pick up rocks. We're not going to hang around though because we have too much time to explore before dark. Maybe if we come back around and catch that fire still burning, we can do it, but why waste the time? Beefalo. Oh, look, there's a rabbit trap. Awesome. Oh, we can carry it. That's good. I was going to say, oh no, we came across some treasure and we can't carry it. But we can. We can. And we can get plenty of rocks. We haven't even built a pickaxe yet. So we're finding plenty of rocks. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Okay, that's just a big hole. Plenty of rocks. We'll need those for building our big campfire when we set up camp, our permanent campfire. So that'll all work out good. We'll keep a bunch of flints in our pocket, a bunch of rocks, and now we have plenty of gold. We better build our fire. Alright, look at these berries. There's a gold rock right there. Speaking of gold, we'll grab that last flint and we'll head back down to our fire. Yes, indeed. We have 5 logs and plenty of pine cones. So we'll stoke up the fire and see what we can cook. Let's see. I don't think we can cook anything right now. I'll tell you what, we'll lay down the pine cones. And then we can cook some carrots. And we'll eat those, and then we'll have berries for dessert. All right. Full belly. Now we'll pick up our pine cones. Stoke up the fire. And wait for morning. Maybe just for the fun of it. Well, we can't carry a pickaxe right now, so we won't do that. We'll check the map. We'll just keep going on around. We're almost back to where we started, so we'll see what happens. Day 5. We'll chop a few more trees this time. Ooh, we almost got that bird. Oh boy, there's another whole section up there. What? We'll get all the rocks we can while we see them. And flint. Let's see. Well, that's a little peninsula. Let's just go ahead and look in here. Alright. Just some flints. Alright. Okay. Let's cut this tree down. Yeah, our axe will be done. And we'll build another one. Finish cutting the tree down. Get a few more logs. And pine cones. Alright. And these are the lumpy evergreens. I don't really cut those unless they're near my camp. I don't know much about them. Maybe the wood burns longer. I don't know. Alright, it looks like it's curving on around. Let's check the map. Okay, we're still quite a ways from where we started. Oh, and here's the brick road, and I did say this usually leads to the Pig King, so we'll see what's going on up in this area. And keep your eye peeled for that dead tree. There should be 2 of them, I think. And we sure don't want them to come alive and get us. Oh, alright, we've got 20 manure. We don't need any more manure. We don't need any flowers right now. Looks like there's a graveyard around. We'll just chase that rabbit since he's going our way. There's some pig people finally. We haven't seen a whole lot of pig people. I like to be near the pig people because they help you with the spiders and the hounds and everything. They'll attack things if they're in the vicinity of trouble. And sometimes I help them out too. If they're being attacked by spiders, I'll go help them. Because when all is said and done, you might get your hands on some glands or something that helps with healing in the long run. So there's always a plus to helping out people in trouble. Ugh, spiders. This looks like spider territory. We definitely don't want to hang around in here too long. Okay, there's the edge. Oh, and then we get into the... I don't usually explore a lot of this land just because there's not much here. But sometimes you have to walk all the way through it to get to another grassy area, see, like this. So you would have missed that whole peninsula if you just never ventured into that. And as long as you keep moving, those tentacles don't get up in time to hit you. It's when you stop and start dilly-dallying around that the tentacles have enough time to snap at you and get you. So, ugh, spiders. Spiders. Yeah, we definitely don't want to have to camp in this area around all these spiders. Take that, spider. I'm gonna stop and pick a flower. So there. And I don't know what's up with these pig people building their homes right in these spider areas. Yeah, let's check out the map. This is one area we probably won't come to very often, but it really just looks like a spidery area. We'll go ahead and take what berries and things we find in here because we probably won't be back. Oops. Okay. All right. We have time to run around a little bit more. And as soon as the spider stops chasing us, we'll build our fire. All right. So we have plenty of pine cones. We'll just keep burning pine cones. So let's take a look at the map. We covered that area fairly well. It's not any place that we would want to set up camp anyway because it has the swamp between the mainland and our area. So, nope, no thank you. We'll go ahead and put the rest of our pine cones on the fire, and then we'll cook some berries. And eat them for dinner. And we'll cook some carrots to just fill ourselves up. All right. Now we'll just wait for daylight and go on our merry way to see what else we haven't explored, because we started way down here and we're way up here, so there's no telling what's in between these two areas, but we should be able to get through that today and be done with our exploring on day 6. Well, we'll be done with our exploring the perimeter on day 6, and then we'll kind of decide where we're going to set up camp. I used to do it in a peninsula of my choosing that had a lot of supplies, but I think anymore I like to kind of be in a central area so that I can go to any peninsula that I want to rather quickly. There we go. If you keep moving, those tentacles usually don't get you. All right. There are a lot of flowers around. We'll probably make a big sweep around day 20 and try to get a lot of flowers. I'll have a drink of my coffee, and then we'll explore some more. How much longer can this go on? Let's see, there's a lot of gravestones around here. I guess there's more spiders. Okay, we'll pick a few flowers just because we seem to be a little down in the dumps. Petronius, that MySpace. Don't worry, Petronius, I ain't hanging around. Let's cut this tree. I like the looks of this tree. Okay, I have been forgetting to watch for the dead tree, but we'll keep our eyes open. We're trying to get through with this perimeter exploration so that we can concentrate on finding a campsite. We really need to get a spear before the hounds come after us. So, let's get that grass. I want to stick near 40 on the twigs and grasses. There's a road. And that's one thing we can do when we start doing the peninsula explorations is take the roads. Oh, here's a good camp for the pig people. I hope they're not the mean pig people. They have a nice area for grass. Oh, and there's the Maxwell's door structure. Let's run up here real quick. We haven't seen a lot of skeletons, even though I asked for more skeletons. Maybe as we get into the interior of these peninsulas, we'll find more skeletons. I think it gives you a little of an advantage when you can come across a skeleton that's dropped a bee hat or a straw hat or, you know, anything that will help you. Not necessarily a fire dart like I found, but we may put it to the test if we get the tree monster after us, because we just don't know. We just don't know what it will do. Oh, we don't want to get in that mess. Look at all the spiders. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright. I don't know why you pig people like to live near these spiders. Let's check the map. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's run up and see if we can grab these seeds. Nope, I can't carry any more stuff. Not time to start gathering seeds yet anyway. That's just always an emergency food. Let's see if we can wrap this exploration up today. Whoa, there's the walrus camp. We know we don't want to camp anywhere near here, which probably means... Oh, a sleep dart. Whoa. Let's drop these pine cones and get that sleep dart. I've never had a sleep dart before. Maybe we could use it on the walrus guy, or maybe he tried to use it on the walrus guy and he died in the attempt. We'll have to see. Alright, so we're trying to finish our exploration. We have not run across any of the dead tree guys to chop down. So we'll try to find something in the interiors. Let's see how far. We're not far from where we started, so let's see if we can wrap this up before it turns dark. And then we'll just be right back where we started. There's the brick road again. We can travel on it a little while because we can still see the perimeter. Now it's going off. More spiders. Well, we don't want to be up near those spiders, and we're going to have to build a camp. We're not going to make it. So we'll build it right by the road. We have 13 logs. So now we have a sleep dart and a fire dart. We're kind of hungry. We can't cook anything, so we'll just eat some berries. And we'll eat a carrot. Okay. Okay. Let's see. All right. So tomorrow, day 7, we'll be able to finish our perimeter exploration. And then we can start on finding a place for our camp. If we look at the map, you can kind of see that this area right here is going to be kind of central to all the peninsulas that we find. So I would say somewhere in this area is where we should build our camp. And if we look down here a little bit closer, there seems to be a lot of berry bushes. There's a main road or two, a lot of grass, which probably means a lot of beefalo and a lot of rabbits. There's some honeycombs nearby. I'm saying this is probably going to be the area that we build our camp in. Yeah. But we'll finish this last peninsula on day 7. We're going to have to find a place for our camp pretty quick and get our machine built so that we can get a spear to help fight off the hounds when they come. So let's get cracking. Let's get cracking. Okay, there we go. The sun has risen. The sun has risen. All right, let's get this last area scoped out. All these spiders. We have managed to vanquish a spider camp in the past, and aside from a little damage, it wasn't really that difficult, and it makes it go away. So if we happen to build our camp in an area where there are spiders this time, we should have the wherewithal to vanquish them and get them out of the area so that we don't have to worry about them. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Look at there. Totally normal tree. Well, we're going to chop down that totally normal tree. Thank you very much. And we can't pick up the living logs. Maybe we can scope them out later. Okay. Bunch of rocks. Let's get as many rocks as we can. We've got 22 rocks right now. But as long as all these rocks are laying around, free for the taking, I say we take them. It'll slow us down a little bit, but I think we can still make our goal of finishing and choosing a campsite before day 7 ends. All right, here's some pig people up here. Here's the end of the circular peninsula. So now we're on our way back down. Here's some berries. Uh-oh, he's gonna get attacked by the spiders. I guess we kind of sent him over there. I hope that he makes it. All right, let's check our map real quick and see where we're at. Oh, wow. Oh, no, it's taken us way away from our goal. All right, we may have to abandon this perimeter exploration just so that we can get back to the area that we need to look for a camp for. If this goes on too much longer, and there could be another whole peninsula that we haven't explored, we won't have time to do it. So let's see how far we get. We're just going to make a run for it. Scoping out as much as we can on the way. All right, we're back to green grass. Now the dark wood again. We have 11 logs, so we're not going to stop and take the time to... Oh, there's a spear. Look at that. Well, what do we need to drop in order to get that spear? Probably the torch. Let's drop the torch. Pick up the spear. It's 100%. We definitely needed that. All right, and the crank thing, which we're not going to worry about right now. Hooray. All right, so we have a spear now. Hooray, hooray. So we don't necessarily need the machine to build our spear to fight the hounds. We'll be able to fight the hounds come what may. So, hooray. At 100%, we should be good. As long as we have a fire built and cranked up pretty high, we should. It never takes long to kill the two hounds. It just depends. I wish we had a little suit of clothes or something. All right, here's a road. Let's check our map. Okay, we may just do it. We may just do it. Uh-oh. And I say that as we go off on another tangent. All right, this looks like a circular road. And being on the road, we should be able to get this done pretty quickly. Oh, there's a bird. Yeah, I'm not after your egg right now. No, no, no. You don't need to worry about me. Not today. Not today. We're just strolling around. Don't mind me. We're trying to get done with this before the end of the day. Now we can pick a campsite and fight some hounds. Alrighty. Oh. Something's under there searching for minerals. There it is. I should have waited for it. Alright, we'll take a grass. Well, we don't need any twigs. Let's check our map. Oh boy, okay. Oh, yeah, we're not even going to go in there for right now. We don't need to even deal with all that spookiness and Uckland. Yeah, that could very well lead us astray. So we'll save this peninsula for another time. We're going to try to get as close to where we need to be right now. Without too much trouble. And there's the guys who shoot at you all the time. Alright, we're not going to make it. We're going to have to build our campfire here. Well, we'll pick up a few more gold nuggets. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're pretty close. And look, there's the crossroads. We're right near our crossroads. Let's see. Where all these roads kind of intersect, but that's still not where we want to be. I think we want to be in this area. So we'll head over that way. Now that we have that area kind of mapped out, we know what's there. And down in the swamp area, we're not excited about even getting into that mess. So we'll save that for another day. Let's eat some berries and some carrots and fill our belly up. And then we're going to head over and choose a campsite. That's very exciting. It'll be day 8. We'll have to watch for signs of the hounds. We'll need to make some clothing. We do have one rabbit trap that's got 48%. So that will come in handy, and that will, once we get that down, we'll make our, I think I'd almost rather have a chest because I've got to put these darts in there. And the rope, well, we'll need the rope to make the chest. Probably so. Either way, we're gonna have a backpack and a chest eventually. And finding that spear was really, really good because that saved us a lot of trouble. Okay, let's see. Let's check our map. Crossroads. Okay. We're almost back to where we started. Oh, and I don't think we can get there from here. Okay. Oh, I can't do any twigs. All right. Look at this. Oh boy. Oh, there's a hat, a miner's hat. But I don't think we can pick that up right now. Alright, so we're going to remember, hopefully, that. Let's look and see where he's at the map. He's right by the crossroads. Alright, so we're going to go down back to where we started. Which is right in here. Right around here. Oh, look, there's some icebergs right off at the get-go. Alright, folks, this is back to where we started. And so, now we need to go and figure out where we're going to build our camp. And I think that it should be somewhere around where all those berries are. So let's just head straight across and see what kind of land is between us. Here and there. There's crossroads. There's grasslands. There's rabbits. Plenty of rabbits. Plenty of twigs. Plenty of berries. Carrots. Oh yeah. Okay. I say this looks like a good spot. All right, we didn't find the abandoned campsite yet, but this is a good spot to initially build our camp, and we'll go ahead and build our science machine. And get our backpack. Let's see if we can get a chest first. Chest. 3 boards. Didn't we pick up some boards? So we need to make boards. Wait, what? Boards require logs. Oh, we don't have enough logs. Okay. Well, duh. Alright, we've got to get our camp set up because those hounds are going to be coming. So we need more logs. And where will we find them? As far away from each other as we can get. And still have enough logs for the night. Alright, let's see if we can get one more tree. This seems to be pretty lonely land right here. No resources and no trees. Alright, now we'll run back to camp. Now I guess we'd better pick some flowers if we see any on the way. We might not even make it back to camp. Yep, we did. Okay. Alright, we're going to drop the rocks and we're going to go pick up the boards. No, don't take my rocks. Okay, thank you. I better eat something. I'm going to drop the dart and drop this dart pick up my morsel and seeds. All right, so all right, I'm gonna put my chest over here. Uh-oh. Where did my other dart go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I can't pick that up. All right. All right, so we're going to put the fire dart in the chest. We're going to put the gold in the chest. And we're going to put the rope in the chest for right now. Okay. And we're going to go get the sleep dart and put it in the chest. Okay. And then we're going to cook this morsel. And eat it. All right, well, there we have it. We'll take a look at the map. It's quite an extensive map. We've managed to do that in 7 days, scope out most of the map, and now we can start exploring the perimeters, looking for other supplies and equipment that we need. And we have our science machine, so we can build the stuff that we need. We'll start putting a fortress around our area, and we'll see what we can do about getting a shovel and start collecting some berry bushes, and that's all for next time. So thanks for joining me today as we explored the perimeter of our continent and set up camp. And now it's down to business because it's day 9 and we still haven't heard from the hounds, so we should expect them anytime. But we were fortunate enough to find a spear with 100%, so we are ready for them. Till next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.